People are freaking out in the comments. They want to know what happened.
They want to know what happened at the beach.
All right, 10,000 likes on this video, and we'll tell you.
Oh,
20,000.
20,000? 20,000 likes on this video, and we'll tell you.
All right, 20,000 likes on this video, and we'll tell you.
Oh, you heard it. You heard it here. 20,000.
And you're gonna want that 20,000 likes.
What's up, my little swag daddies? Welcome to episode 20. I honestly thought we would never get this far. I thought we would max out at about 3 before we kind of ended it all. But look at us now. 20 episodes of us talking about absolutely nothing.
I gave us at least 10 episodes.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you guys thought I would throw a bitch fit and then leave?
And that's
well,
exactly
you did
what happened.
You did. We did miss a week.
And then we came back.
And we came back stronger. Look at us now. Episode 20. I can't wait to see us on episode 2000.
Wait, what's the timing on that? How many?
Am I going to say my little intro piece or not?
Fine. Say your little intro piece.
What's up, B-words?
Jared, hit the intro music.
Hold on.
Thank you so much,
That's
sir.
so messed up. That's my thing.
I needed a break, and this is like my break is the intro. I'm going to take a quick nap, and I'll be right back with you guys. Oh,
Dude.
good nap.
What's up, B-words? And welcome back. No, I need to say my fucking intro.
You did.
No, I didn't. I got cut off by our intro music. May I continue?
No.
What's up, B-words? And welcome back to Dropouts, episode 20. There you go.
In case you didn't know. In case we didn't like relay that.
Well,
at the
that's
very
my thing.
beginning.
I always say, what's up, B-words? Y'all are a bunch of bitches.
Dude, okay. Episode 2000, we'd be doing this for 38 and a half years.
Oh, God.
I hope we're not still doing this by that age.
No, thank you.
I hope we're not doing this after like
Under contract, I'm here till 21.
till next
Till
episode.
next week. And then you guys are going to have to find somebody new. He's going to be good. I've been vetting some people.
Oh, you're vetting people?
Do you remember that one girl that put in an application to take my job?
Yeah.
A few people did because we told them to.
So, Jared, what did you do this week?
Nothing, had a pretty
Nothing?
chill.
You did absolutely nothing this week.
Oh, didn't you practice driving in Indiana's Mercedes-Benz that's worth quite a bit of money?
That's worth like
did
more
you-
than my life?
Did you?
Yeah, I took it around the block.
You took it
Yeah,
around
you
the
took
block?
it around the block. Nothing else happened, right?
My brand new 2020 car that I've had for no time.
I took it around a cinder block.
So what happened, Jared?
Getting mad talking about this.
You sinned.
Explain.
Jared, I'm actually getting pissed off talking about this.
Why? You told me it's okay.
Why?
We had this
I thought it was okay when I thought my excess was only $1,000, not $2. Go ahead, tell them what you did, and I'll insert photos and bills
You'll
if
insert
anyone
them?
wants to donate to my Venmo. No, don't do that.
Donate to my Venmo, Adzak Justice.
Hey, at Jared Bailey.
Talk about that too. Anyway, continue.
So we had a crazy fun night.
Couldn't be more fun.
It was awful. It was
a
a
terrible
traumatic
night. Very traumatic night. But so we ended up going back to our place after the traumatic night occurred. But Indy's car was at our place, and her mom needed it in the morning. And so Indy was already tired, Zach, whatever. And so she was like, "Can you drive it?"
Zach doesn't like driving.
Zach doesn't like
for one.
driving at all.
Or period.
Yeah,
He only
so
likes driving his truck.
Indy was going to stay here, and then Jared's like, all right, I'll take your car back so your mom can have it in the morning. And then what happened from there, Jared Bear?
So
I'm going to let you explain this because I would love to hear. Well, we're going to talk about the two versions of the story he gave.
Oh, dude, I was so, oh, God, I know.
Let's just talk about it.
Anyway, explain what happened, and then I'll explain the text that I got.
So I go down to the garage, and it's parked in a very tight spot. Like
Well, couldn't be tighter, right?
the car next
I
to
mean,
it.
I mean, it was able to get in there easily.
I was able to. Hey,
there wasn't a car next to it when we parked. Someone parked next to us, super freaking close.
hey, real quick.
Huh.
I pull in and out of those spots every single day.
I've never pulled out in my life. Go ahead, Jared.
I have to shimmy into the car.
Okay, classic.
I get in there, and I'm very concerned about hitting the car next to me, right? Because I don't want to hit any cars.
No.
I start turning the wheel a little too sharp, and Indy's car
Sharp like cheddar.
is supposed to have 1,000 sensors.
Yeah, the sensors on my car are insane. Like, you get this close to a effing leaf, and the thing, like, is like,
Dude, you think about changing lanes, and it lights up like a Christmas
lights
tree.
up. Like, my car, it gets annoying at some points.
It's really annoying.
But for some really unknown reason, the one time I needed these sensors to go off,
It didn't. So I unbeknownst to me, when I was looking to the car on the other side, as I was backing up, I was getting extremely close to a concrete pole in our parking garage. And as I'm looking at the other car to make sure that my front end's not hitting it, I hear the most god-awful sound you can ever hear when you're driving a car, and it is the scraping of metal against a fucking concrete pole. And it
and then
it was at the front end of the door, and so it also kind of it didn't knock off the mirror completely. Like it's still attached, and the sensors still work on the mirror.
That's sick. I still have to get the whole thing replaced though.
I know. I was really hoping that the fact that it still worked was going to be my saving grace.
I can fix it.
No.
You can't fix it.
I thought it was going to be. I honestly thought we'd be able to save the mirror, but we can't. It's going to cost me quite a bit of money to get it to get it fixed.
Sip that Celsius, Jared.
This occurred at about 3 a.m. I believe. Yeah. It was about 3 a.m. and I didn't know until
3:35 a.m.
3:35. Are you looking at the text?
Yeah. So Jared texted me.
Dude,
as a liar, I thought we always told each other the truth. Turns out we don't.
I was going to tell you the truth in the morning. Can I preface this?
I didn't know about this until the next afternoon.
The night that we had, was probably one of the worst nights that you could have ever. And I was so scared and embarrassed and not in the right headspace that that was
your only the fact that it was that night is your only saving grace. I hope you know that.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
I don't think it would have happened if it wasn't that night. You would have been more alert. Can I explain these text messages?
Sure.
Or we're going to keep chit-chatting. 3:35 a.m. I get a text from sweet old Jared, and it says, dude, as if this night couldn't get any effing worse.
So that first text, that was me about to tell you what happened, and then I debated in my head. I was like, oh, he's going to tell Indy right now, and I didn't.
No. I woke up at 5:11 a.m. to see the text, and I said, a simple what happened, classic don't know what happened.
I had 2 hours to think of a fucking.
And he said, don't tell Indy yet because she doesn't need any more to worry about tonight. But on my way over here, some a-hole tried using the bike lane to get around me to turn right and sideswipe the car. I said, is it okay? And he said, for the most part, nothing super major. It's scratched and they clipped the mirror, so it's just hanging on. I said, did they stop? Was it their fault? And you said, no, they drove off hella fast. I couldn't even make what model. I just saw it was a light white mid-sized bike.
Did I say bike?
Yeah. They're using the bike lane. I thought you were saying it was a motorcycle.
No. They're using the bike lane.
I hate shit.
So Jared lied to me. Is this the first time? No.
What?
You lied to me before.
About what?
Our friend Josh said he's downtown at a party. Come out with us. And I don't like going to parties, and I don't like going downtown. And you guys convinced me because I wanted to see Josh. So we go there.
I wanted to hang out with you.
No, we have to get on the train for 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour. And then we finally get there. I'm looking around. I'm like, where's Josh? And you're like, oh, he's just in the crowd right now.
To be fair,
he's going to be tough to see.
This was not a lie by myself. This was a lie concocted by me, Matt, and Nelson.
Okay, but I only trusted you.
Hang out with us.
I only trusted you. And did I have a good time?
No.
Because
Zach never has a good time when we go out. Can we finish this car story though?
Because you lied to me. I would have had a good time if you didn't lie to me. The only time I liked is when we peed off that building.
You wouldn't have gone.
What?
Well, that bathroom, you walk in and everyone can see your penis, which I didn't like. Anyway, go on.
You wouldn't have gone out with us if I didn't lie. And so, you wouldn't have had a good time because you wouldn't have been there. Anyway.
I would have probably had a good time, but I wouldn't have been there.
Can we just finish this car story?
So I was at 3:30, whatever, when I texted Zach, I was like, okay, I'm going to tell him what happened. And then he didn't answer. And
are you typing lies in your notes? Okay, does this sound kind of good?
No, he didn't answer until a couple hours later. And so in my head, I was getting more and more paranoid about the story. And I was just well, maybe she'll be less mad if it's someone else's fault or whatever.
Oh yeah, it would have been.
Yeah, exactly.
So why didn't you lie to her?
Well, because then I was thinking, I was like, well,
lies don't make smiles.
What?
That was my kindergarten motto.
Lies don't make. They couldn't even make it rhyme. Okay.
I went to a very dumb.
Lies don't make smiles.
But then I was just well, if it's an accident, a hit and run, I got to file a police report, and then that has to get reported to the insurance, and then that's insurance fraud.
And then the police are like.
And then the police are like,
this is a pole.
Yeah. And then the police are like,
and it looks like
also,
a pole.
Where did it happen? And I'm like, I think it's at this intersection. And then they go cameras. And I'm like, okay, this is
So basically he didn't want to worry me. I found out the next day and I was having, it had been, I promise,
We probably had one of the worst weeks of our lives. But
it's
also,
probably been
I had a great time.
single-handedly, it has been the worst week of my entire life. I'm not really going to go into a whole lot of detail about it. One, because legally I don't think I can right now.
Not yet.
Two, I don't know if it's something I'm ready to ever talk about.
Jared, I think you need a punishment for wrecking her car, and I've come up with the perfect thing.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I got my punishment.
Yeah, we'll
What's
talk about that too. Hold on.
Did you spank him? What was his punishment?
Can we just talk?
Did you spank him?
F me, am I not going to get a sentence?
Whoa! You want him to spank him as he...
Can I get a sentence out in this f***ing podcast?
All I've said is I want a punishment, and then you chimed in. So technically, I can't get a sentence.
Can I please just get a sentence?
You get one sentence. If it goes over a period, I'm coming over there. You can use a semicolon to make it longer, but use it correctly. Go. Or a comma.
It has been probably the worst week of my entire life. And
your life so far.
Get him, Jared.
This is the worst day of my life.
The worst day of your life so far.
thank you so much, Jared. I really needed that like a fucking hole in the head.
It was
Speaking of being hit in the head, Jared, what happened to you this week as well?
So.
Hey, can I talk about my punishment first?
No,
Okay, wait.
Zach, can we just please get through this effing story? Because frankly, I don't want to relive it.
My thing is adding to what he's saying, and then we'd be done with it.
Cool.
Jared, here's your punishment
Okay.
for the rest of the podcast. Are you listening?
Yeah.
This is to make Indy happy.
Aw.
You got to wear those glasses.
Till the next time I say the F word.
Or we could have just had him wear him the entire
No,
episode.
because he doesn't want to wear it the entire
They
episode.
do hurt my
You also
eyes.
didn't want him to wreck your car.
That's facts.
Glasses
He
behind
wrecked
the
your
guitar.
$70,000 car, and his punishment is wearing glasses. And you said, I just don't know if I want him to go through with it. This is worse than Azkaban. God,
My
you look
actual
so bad.
punishment, I think, came on Halloween when we went out to hang out with a couple friends at their house, right? And all of a sudden, someone
Someone that we don't like. But
really-
potentially could be friends with in the future?
Maybe not.
All right,
Oh,
no.
I don't,
Maybe not.
maybe not after this story.
Okay, so
you know?
anyway,
so
a guy shows up that we all don't like. He's
Indy's amazed because she threw a towel and it landed on a chair.
But like nicely.
not
But
really.
like over the Stop. Zach, I'm just trying to find happiness this week.
Guy shows up. We don't like him. He's trying to get into the house.
Hey, Dale Earnhardt, I'm sorry. I got to look over here while you tell this story.
And he's trying to get in. And
Can I explain the story?
okay, explain the story. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey, Captain Left Turn, can you please just chill out?
Zach and Jared are not fans of, and he's not fan of Zach and Jared.
Whoa, I knew we didn't like him. He doesn't like us?
He's not a fan of Zach and Jared. We start getting into an argument. There's not a whole lot I can tell you legally. I can't explain a whole lot just yet, but one thing leads to another, and Jared gets punched in the face.
Jared!
Yeah.
You got punched, baby.
I got hit with a right hook.
Did it make you feel alive?
Basically,
Nah, he
no,
barely felt
actually,
it.
no, it did make me feel alive. You know why?
Getting punched is nice.
Because-
It's like 2 shots of coffee.
Dude, it's such an adrenaline rush.
I'm telling you.
Because, okay, so like
What
I go out,
the
one of the guys,
Aww.
I get to take off the glasses.
I didn't even.
No, they were so fun.
Dude, they hurt my eyes. They're this like weird iridescent, I don't know, something polarized.
Those are the new punishment glasses. If
If I ever get-
if 2 other people deem that what the other person has done is bad, then they have to wear them.
The punishment glass.
I'm gonna be wearing them all the time, and I think I'm gonna like them.
every mom joke that you make about Indy.
I just throw them on, and I'd have sex with her with these on.
Just keeps them on forever.
But like one of the guys comes and gets me. He's like, "Yo, so and so is here," and so I go out.
To give a little bit of background, this guy is not great, and he's been like wanting to fight Zach and Jared for quite some time, and I've been trying to avoid that from happening for quite some time. And so like I ran out there, I was arguing with him, being like, "Yo,
Yeah, and so
you need to go."
So I go out there and I like listen.
You're just not trying to start anything.
I'm not
Nobody was
trying
trying
to-
to start a thing.
I'm not trying to start anything, and that's verbatim what I went out there saying. And I said, "Dude, nobody wants to do anything. You just need to go, right?" And immediately he sees me and just sees red, right? Because he hates us.
He hates Zach and Jared, like with the burning passion.
And so he just immediately, he's like, oh, I gotta go, do I? And he like starts pushing me and he starts shoving me. And I'm like, dude,
and like everybody's just trying to like
this.
restrain this guy. Nobody is hitting back. Nobody is yelling. Nobody's even yelling.
I
was yelling at that point, actually.
Well,
but I have a reason to.
Yeah, exactly. So he gets 2 shoves and then all of a sudden just throws a right hook. And I have never felt, dude, I felt like the freaking Terminator. Okay, because he lands it. I'll give him that. He lands it. He hits me right in the lip, and I go boom, boom, and I like lock eyes right back on him. And
How'd you let him hit you though?
No, I saw it coming, but
Just
like
maybe a dodge. I don't know.
I wasn't gonna. I don't know. I just
Did you want to get hit a little bit?
a little bit. I wanted him to.
He
hit
needed
me
the first hit.
Exactly.
Because none of us in this room would ever throw the first hit.
Because then I reach into my pocket to like get the lighter because I'm like, okay, he landed the first punch. It's go time. And before I could even get my hand out of my pocket, one of the other guys that lives there like bear hugs him and tackles him into the bushes, and then we eventually like pull him out and break him up, and then like they have it handled, and then like they're like just go, like just get out of here. Like
This is the point I felt sad because I wasn't there to protect Jared.
listen, that's okay.
If I would have known, I would have ran out there and helped you.
I know.
I
guy got me
But
first.
unfortunately, it would not have.
It would not
well.
have
Great
ended the
for
way
him.
that it did.
The minute I saw one of my boys get pushed, like I saw Berkeley get like shoved. If you guys don't know, it was the Sink Boys. We didn't tell them that.
It was the Sink
It was
Boys.
the Sink Boys. We were with all the Sink Boys, and
dude, I love those guys.
they're
to
my
death.
favorite. We're about to go get dinner with them, actually. With the minute I saw Berkeley get like shoved into the bush, this has been something that has been like, oh, I don't know why I feel like I'm about to cry. Sorry.
Because it was a traumatic experience.
This has been like something that has been like haunting me for months and months and months now. And like the last thing that I ever wanted to happen was anyone to ever get hurt, especially like my best friends. And so the minute I see Berkeley just get shoved, I ran so fast inside. And I'll put a picture of what costume I was wearing. I was wearing ginormous heels. And I fell up the stairs, and I got a scrape on my elbow. But I fell up the stairs, and I ran in, and I grabbed Zach, literally, like, grabbed him. I said, Zach, Jared's in a fight. Go outside now. Like, go. And, like, he runs outside, but things were already kind of handled by that point because, like, I don't know, it happened really quick. But, like, I was just bawling my eyes out. Like, I was bawling my eyes out. And
I had to, like, pick her up and
he
put her in my
literally had
truck.
to, like, pick me up. Like, him and his friend had to... Shabuzi had to literally like
Shabuzi.
pretty much like Shabuzi pretty much like dragged me away from the site, and like you guys like locked me in your car and like not like
I just want to make sure it doesn't seem
no.
like we kidnapped you.
No. It was needed. Like you guys needed to get me away from that scene, and that's not even a half of our week. One day I think we'll really get into it and we'll talk about it, but it was not even the half of our week.
Yeah, this week has been very stressful and hurtful, and
to give you like an image in your mind, I had 4 cop cars and a helicopter surrounding my apartment. So,
dude, that was insane. That felt
There's
like
that.
a movie, but like,
and I haven't been
part
able
of the
to.
movie.
And I
you
was
don't
questioned
wanna
by
be
the
in.
LAPD for 4.5 hours.
All of us.
All of
were.
us. I've got to call my mom before this comes out now.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah,
PO'd if she finds out
dude.
about this.
I called my mom about it, and she has like not stopped worrying.
Oh, I haven't been able to sleep really because like I'm so worried about Indiana, like him coming
Yeah,
to get her. Like I can't.
dude, I've spent.
That's why I slept all day. At night it just
Yeah.
my nights are not good.
Last night was the first night that I didn't stay. So I've been sleeping on Indiana's couch
With a
meat cleaver in my hand, just in case.
And a knife under your pillow.
And a knife under my pillow, just in case this like kid tries to come in and anything.
I think
I spent 3 nights on your couch, I think.
I was like super, like until that night, I was like super naive about the whole situation. And honestly, like I still kind of am. But I didn't realize how like much it like kind of affected me low key, because like even today, like I was in my closet like changing and I started hearing footsteps, and we have new neighbors, but I'm not used to it. So I never really hear any footsteps because I never had neighbors either side of me, and I started hearing footsteps, and holy shit, did I just like, my heart sank to the bottom of my stomach, and I just started panicking, and I literally was like, oh my God, calls, like, who do I call? Like, my phone's on 2%. I'm in my underwear. What do I do? But yeah, that was just a little bit of my week. My brand new car got wrecked.
Jared got punched.
I got punched.
And way worse stuff that we can't talk about.
Way worse stuff. God, that would be a really interesting podcast if
that
we
would
could,
be
though.
such an interesting, dude.
I think I would be crying the whole time.
If we, would be an interesting podcast podcast alone, honestly, just going through and reading the transcript that we gave the LAPD
police.
for 4 hours, that would be
When I mean this woman, pages and pages and pages and pages and pages, and she was looking at me going, "Stupid bitch." So
yeah. But also, like, we wanted to explain, like, I know all of us try to be like super active within our little Dropouts community and family,
we have not
and
been
like
this week.
especially
We barely got that podcast up last week.
Oh, dude, that's why it was so late. We literally uploaded that podcast while we were being questioned by the LAPD.
Yeah, we had a detective in the house, and we're like, "Is this a good thumbnail?" And
They were. I was literally sitting on the bench, like giving my report, and Jared and Zach were like, "What should we like? Is this clickbaity enough?" And I was just like,
so even if we're getting punched and it's the worst week, we're
Dropout still goes up.
Exactly.
except for that 1 week.
Okay.
So honestly, after we got a podcast up this week, in the midst of all of this, I don't think I have an excuse to ever miss one again.
The last one wasn't even a good excuse.
Zach, don't start this right
Last
now.
one. Oh,
Speaking of last episode, though, we were like super nervous about like putting that out because we were like, oh, are people gonna like the psychic episode? Like,
People loved it.
They loved it. Like,
Loved
I've never
it.
gotten more DMs from any of our.
so if you
other
guys think we should
episodes.
bring more people like that on the podcast, let us know. Give us some ideas.
Get 30 psychics in here.
Dude, they'd have a field day with all the spirits in this room.
Yeah, that freaked me out. I didn't like we didn't really get a
I don't
chance to
think you
talk
have
about
to be
it.
too freaked out.
But she walked in and immediately was just like, whoa.
There's so many
No.
spirits. And I said, no, that's just Matt Nelson. They actually live here. Speaking of Matt Nelson living here, Nelson moved out. So now
Oh.
Jared
That
and
kind of made
I,
me really sad.
It did
actually.
make me really sad. Nelson's our boy.
we do miss him, but Jared and I now have our own room.
Last night, for the first time in a year and 10 months, I slept in my own room.
And he's already had a girl over.
no, I didn't.
Well, I did find a hair tie in there, so
And her name's just kidding.
her name's about to be.
oh, God.
You hope.
Oh, what did we do? We also watched The Notebook, guys.
What a 180. We had a movie night. We watched The Notebook.
And have I ever cried harder?
Dude,
You wanna roll the
were
clips?
losing it. Let's roll the clips. Here's the first one.
You
Dude,
look like
that
an egg with
face.
eyebrows.
Hey guys, me and Dee, I just was a Notebook. And I didn't think I was gonna cry this much, but I've been crying since it ended.
I promise you I wasn't
I
exaggerating.
think I said pull yourself together at the end.
Dude, I
That
promise
sounds
you
like
I
such
wasn't
a
even
Zach thing.
exaggerating though. And also I'd been crying that hard and that long, my eyes began to burn.
Everyone screenshot that and then set it as their phone background.
Oh my God, that's a horrible face.
It is. Get you a
Hold
girl
on.
that can do both, because look how I look right now.
That's the same.
I was
I ain't
like-
never seen two pretty best friends. One of them always gotta be ugly.
She recorded 2 clips.
It was the saddest movie I've ever watched in my life.
Yep, that was a sentence.
Why would you show me that? Because it's my favorite movie and you've never seen it.
And they were birds!
Dude, that's the thing.
Don't
Okay.
spoil it in case anybody hasn't watched it.
Oh, I'm sorry for anybody that hasn't seen the
No,
Notebook.
but
'cause-
I got the Gossip Girl spoiled for me and I was pissed, so.
Okay, it was a really cute movie. It was a beautiful like love story. It
was great.
You know? And like I'm a very I feel like empathetic person, you know, and like I cry during movies all the time. And I was like I kind of the thing was like I saw exactly
Yeah,
what
it was like a
happening.
decent. It wasn't like.
Yeah.
I guess it's been hyped up for years, so I had way bigger expectations. But it was like
that's
it was almost like a
exactly-
Hallmark movie with like a little bit of a sadder ending.
Yeah.
It was sweet though. It was really sweet.
It was extremely sweet, but it's like I saw exactly what was happening the whole movie. So it's
Oh, yeah.
like I start like
I
would
didn't expect them
my
to
eyes
die-
would water at like the cute moments.
You didn't expect them to die together. Hey, let's do the biggest spoiler. Actually,
I didn't expect that. Like, I expected it, but I also didn't expect it. And then what really got me was when the...
no one's gonna understand this. We gotta.
I'm a bird.
I did not expect them to die together like that. And I did not expect the birds. And when I saw the birds, I lost it.
Well, the thing
And
was
then they were birds!
that's the thing is like I was like my eyes were like watering because I was like, oh, that's like poetic and beautiful. They died together in each other's arms, and like the last sentence he said was like, our love can do anything. And then like the last shot of the movie is like birds flying over like sunset over water.
Flying high.
Is Michael Bublé here?
You know how I feel.
Is Michael
It's Bublina.
Michelle Bublé?
Michelle Bublé.
But then Riley explained, she's like, and now they're birds, because that was like a whole thing
in the
before.
movie.
And when she explained that, dude, I lost it. I was just like,
Cheers.
I was like,
I got that.
That's beautiful as shit.
That's beautiful as
Who are you getting a call from?
Oops.
Oops.
The devil.
2 podcasts ago, we jokingly said if someone out there could Photoshop Zach and I with beards on, that would be incredible.
Somebody did it?
Someone did it. And
I'm going to look so bad with a beard. I already look bad if I grow out my facial hair at all.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
waited like because of the stressful last week we were having. You hadn't shaved in like 3 or 4 days, and
Yeah.
it was weird. I
It
was like,
looks really bad. I know.
I don't think it looks bad, but it's just not you. Like you look better cleanly shaven.
I'm not shaved. It's no shave November now.
Oh, you're not shaving at all?
No, I want to see.
I hate when guys do this.
I
It's
just
so
want to see.
gross.
Okay, I might shave under here because this gets really itchy, like underneath my chin. But I want to keep my cheeks just to see. I just want to see because like I've noticed more facial hair as I've gotten older.
You want facial hair so bad.
I do.
Why is that?
Oh,
Never grow a beard,
That's
Zach.
Zach with a beard. I thought.
Like if he was, I mean, he looks like
I
Ryan
look like
Gosling
the-
at the end of the movie in a bad way.
I thought
I look
homie
like the
looked
leader.
pretty good.
Nah, he looks okay.
I look like a church group leader. Like who wants to sing Hillside song
he like
again?
goes to Ibiza every now and then.
I thought it made him look like a lot older, a lot more like distinguished. Like he kind of looks like a.
That's a distinguished man.
Like
yes.
he
Look
looks
at
like
way
the
he
CEO
sits.
of like a tech company.
Can we just take my
Justice?
face off of the screen, please?
This does not help my case for wanting a beard. This is
Whoa.
no. I look.
I would not leave my little cousin in a room with you. That's all I
would-
gotta say.
This
Nope.
is also not my favorite picture of myself.
Not a great photo.
It's not a great photo, but
Like, why is your hat perched up on your head like that?
You look like Timmy Turner.
because it didn't really fit. The thing is, right? I think I've always just been like I've always been the youngest in a room, and like especially now.
Ow.
I guess not now. Hi.
I'm normally the youngest in the room.
But like when I was working like on sets and stuff, I was always.
Oh,
the
here we go.
youngest.
Flexing on set.
Flexing.
I literally
Flex
didn't
on you
even-
haters.
I literally didn't even name drop any of the stuff that. Anyway,
Drop these nuts. in
when I
here.
was working on those sets, I was always the youngest one, so I always got treated like a child. And so I always wanted to grow out facial hair because it would make me look older, and I thought people would respect me like an adult.
But
And
Jared,
now
when we
that-
kiss, it's gonna be too scratchy on my face.
Weirdly, I'm never.
Can we not talk about our life on the podcast?
It's not a sex life, first of all, because you don't have sex with me. Okay? That's when it would be a sex life.
I feel like, even though I am normally the youngest in the room, I'm never treated like it.
That's
all.
because you're freaking terrifying and everybody's afraid of you.
I'm not afraid of you.
I am. I'll be.
I am.
I know Jared is because he didn't want to tell me that he ruined my car.
Yes.
He didn't even tell me. My mom had to call me that afternoon. And when
I
she
was
told me, I
gonna-
thought she was joking to make my week seem like, to get my mind off of like the actual bad stuff going on. I thought she was just like, yeah, funny. And I was like, that's not funny, Mom. Don't kid with me. And she goes, why would I joke about this? And I was like, why? You're right. Why would you joke about this? Jared!
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Well,
he ignored my calls.
no. Okay.
He said, no.
The only
Yes, but
reason,
no.
Yes, but no. The only reason I did not pick up your calls.
I wish you had. That would have been so funny. The
Was
mechanic just hearing
because-
you getting destroyed.
Yeah. Well, so your mom's car is having trouble and completely died on the side of a hill in Studio City.
we were there.
Yeah, we were there.
Did we stay with her till the tow truck got
What
there?
are you gonna do? Why are you?
She
reaching
can't
for
hate
the-
you. It's not,
Deserve it.
she can't hate you. It's not a big deal.
I'm scared.
It's gonna be a hard left.
Don't hit.
Oh, good. I'm shot. Did
I hit you?
I'm shot.
Did I hit you?
Did that actually hurt you, pansy?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
hurt. I was just playing. Yeah. But yeah, you did hit me. Hit me like right.
Ah! Sorry. No. Round 2. Oh, dude,
Dude, you're gonna break.
we have
the
2
wheel.
lights and you almost broke one of them. And I hate your wind up.
She does like a little hop, skip, and a jump before she does it. Boo! But yeah, so anyway, I had the mechanic that we drove out to go try to fix Indy's mom's car that's dead on the side of a hill, and I'm
That's
driving
also
him.
got, holy shit, I've got $4,000 of car repairs to pay.
Says
it's
you.
not-
I
It
can
would have
fi-
been 2, but thanks for that, Jared.
I can fix it for $50 in a hand.
Oh, I wonder how the election's going. Nevada's not giving any more
Nevada,
counts.
first off. Second off, it will end like Friday.
That's crazy. Like
So far, Biden's like winning.
right
Well, yeah,
now, we're in the midst of like a monumental election, and here we are talking about dumb stuff. But
They're
like,
always monumental, though.
it's crazy though. Like with the election, like not getting political at all or whatever, but
But like we're talking about politics.
no,
right.
no,
Not to
like
get political, but
there's
the presidential
so,
election.
No, there are so many stores that have boarded up like their windows. and
many
Oh yeah,
walls and
LA
stuff.
looks like Zombieland.
It's creepy.
Dude, so does New York. My
Like
cousin,
even my local grocery stores are all boarded up. It's
Yeah.
really weird to go in.
my cousin lives in New York, and she sent me a Snapchat and was just like, "Dude, everywhere is boarded up."
Think about this. Imagine how many people protest during like the Super Bowl and during good things.
Yeah.
Now imagine during bad things.
Like we saw a TikTok of what the LA streets look like when the
Rodeo
Dodgers
and
won.
Melrose
No,
and,
when the-
oh yeah, when Dodgers won and we were like,
yeah,
yo,
and like, dude,
and that
people
was
are, like,
LA celebrating.
Yeah, people are
Imagine
burning
LA
out,
being
setting off
pissed
fireworks
because
and stuff.
obviously LA is a blue state. Imagine LA being pissed.
That's not gonna be pretty.
I see you red. It'll be like everything will shut down again, like just like when the BLM protests were going on.
Oh yeah,
It'll shut down like that.
Hopefully, we'll be out of town.
we're gonna be in Georgia. That's
I'm
gonna
gonna be locked inside my room.
that'll be interesting.
Is there anything you're excited about in Georgia? Is there anything like? Because you never been to the deep south, right?
Is Georgia like where are you guys going? Like deep south?
The deepest.
Brantley
No,
County.
it's Brantley County, baby.
There's nothing more southern sounding than Brantley County.
I think we should go cheer on their like 0-8 football team,
Dude,
and just
that
get
would
like
be
way
so
too
much-
rowdy,
Yes.
like painted faces. Let's go, Aaron's. Oh, we're gonna ride dirt roads, listen to country music, windows
That's
down.
what I'm excited about.
Oh yeah, bonfire.
Oh, I love bonfires.
Listen, I'm gonna treat you right.
No, I've never been deep south. I think I went to Atlanta once.
No, that's
That's
we're
but that's a
5 hours
city.
south from Atlanta.
I know that's a city. I'm trying to think. I've never been. The furthest south I've been, we went to Louisville, but again, that's a city. My parents used to live in Walton, Kentucky.
I feel like that's like this is redneck. That's more like hillbilly.
that was big hillbilly energy.
Dude, I put on my story. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be there from the 5th through the 9th if anybody wants to do stuff, and like people are hitting me up. And this one guy's like, if you want to play tennis or shoot guns, let me know. I said, okay, I'll let you know, buddy.
The duality of the South.
Yeah, let's play tennis or shoot guns. Maybe we can do both.
Should we get into some fan questions?
Hey Indy, hey Zach, hey Jared.
Hi.
So I'm 100% Team Indy.
Shut the.
I've
Oh, I
been
know
friends
this
with her
girl.
for 4 years, and I sent her the scrapbook. So love you lots, Indy. I'm also a simp for Zach, but we literally don't talk about that.
Oh, what's
because
up?
I feel like he'd be annoyed that I wasn't Team Zach. Anyway, I missed 3 episodes of the podcast because I've been so busy with college. So today when I was painting, I was inspired to send you another message because I listened to the last 3 episodes. So my question is, what is like your favourite accent? Like the one that you find the most attractive, or one that you
Yours.
just think is really nice, or
Yours.
that you wish you had?
Yours.
Because obviously I'm English.
Obviously.
It's like a posher English accent.
time to
and,
drink
like, the
water.
normal
Yours.
English. But yeah, I just find it quite interesting. Love you guys lots.
I
Thanks for making the podcast as like an escape for people. I just find it like so funny and so like relaxing. So,
Thank you, my little
Aw.
butterfly.
Aw.
That's so sweet.
That
And
is
I did
so
get her
sweet.
I did get her scrapbook, and it was the cutest thing ever. Like
Really?
she spent time. Like I think honestly it took her like 2 or 3 years to make or something.
Whoa.
It was crazy. Like it was like so in every single page was covered. It was amazing. She had screenshotted every Instagram post that I had liked and commented on. She had done like captions to every single one of my Instagram posts. Like it was beautiful. But your accent, I wish I had your accent, and I think English accents are the most attractive thing ever. But not like the
Not the Cockney.
no.
bruv.
Hey,
Whoa,
bruv.
don't make fun of the cocks.
Hey, bruv, I'm gonna need you to back up. That's my brother you're talking to.
That's
No.
intimidating.
But like,
It
if
feels
you talk,
like you're trying
if you
to
talk
fight
like
me.
her, like I just love it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
was
love
like
English accents. I think they're so pretty.
that was like the
Hi, I'm
perfect
English.
English accent.
I
That
think
was
they're
good.
so pretty.
the worst English.
And that's why I get confused, like when people like, because apparently like the Australian accent is one that people really like and think is like really attractive. I think it's so unattractive.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the rednecks of English people.
I had the Australian accent on my Siri
Liar.
for the long what? How
So
am I
many
lying? Why
people
would I
do.
lie
So
about
many
that?
people had the Australian Siri because they were like, I love their accent. And I was like, but it's not that cute.
I used to have it. until I met this one. I was like, I don't want to hear it 24/7.
Did you really?
Yeah.
And then you changed it?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I think I went back to the English one. I like the English.
Don't read into this, you dummy head. But Australian's always been my favorite. Margot Robbie. Hello.
Oh.
How are you?
Margot Robbie is
My
an
name's Zach.
issue. This is Zach shooting a shot.
Hey, what's up, Mar? I hope you're doing well today. I know you're probably filming a movie or something, but I just want to let you know on this podcast that you definitely listen to that I would not mind kissing you at midnight with consent. I have got a contract you can sign. I don't expect it to go past that, but if it does, I'm not good in bed, but that's fine. We'll figure it out.
Next question.
All right, the next question. Okay, so this is like technically she starts off and says it's a relationship question, but I think it's more of kind of like a self-confidence question really, but it just has to do surrounding like the being in a relationship or whatever you'll
Hey
get.
y'all, I just got done running, so excuse the out of breath and the fact that I look like an absolute mess, but I just got done listening to your podcast,
Yeah, right.
like always, because it is fantastic. And I just have a relationship question, kind of, even though I've never been in one, because I am 18 and look like a 12-year-old. But me and my best friend have the exact same taste and always like the exact same people, and she is freaking stunning. And obviously, I ain't never seen two pretty best friends, so I'm the odd man out here. And I was just wondering if you had any ways to step up my game, I guess? I don't know. Any help, I suppose. And also, Team Zach all the way. And keep up with the podcast, guys. It's fantastic. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dude,
Aw.
she's my little swag daddy, okay? I want to say that first and foremost.
I like her a lot. I like her vibe. I'd be
She's got
friends with her.
Yeah, she's got a good vibe.
And that's interesting for me to say when we hear from girls on this. I just don't click with them.
Doesn't
No.
even try. And then when she actually does, she goes, wow, wasn't that bad.
Actually, I quite like them.
If we're going to go meet with females, Indy badmouths them the entire time, then gets there and has a good time. She's like, not that bad, guys. Those girls were not that bad.
And we go, hey, we know.
All right.
Anyway, so she says it like as like a relationship thing, but also I think it's more of like a self-confidence question.
I think that you just have to like own yourself and just be confident, and like once you find enough self-love for yourself is when the right people will start walking into your life. I'm trying to figure that out. So
We talked about this like on an earlier episode when we were hanging out with those two girls, and you were trying to like wingman me and set me up with the other one. But she was like all over you. And this is like, I know like that trend is going around that like I ain't never seen two pretty best friends in relation to like two female girls, but I feel that way low key with Zach. Right?
No.
Yes.
No.
Zach, you have to admit you're a very handsome guy.
No. First off, again, with those girls, my problem was I was wingmanning you too hard and I was probably talking a little too much, and that's why they liked me. Because I was the one showing interest. I should have backed off. I should have just said, this is Jared, and let you go.
I'm not blaming you. That's not me blaming you. No.
I feel bad.
Don't feel bad. No, like that. It happens every time.
'cause I was feeling that way today because like the whole I ain't never seen two pretty best friends was the funniest thing this morning because Riley was doing a photo shoot with Teresa at my house. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead. Riley was doing a photo shoot at my house this morning. And I looked like absolute trash. Mascara running down my face, acne, full blast, hair greasy, wearing like a ginormous black hoodie and a hat. And she was like glammed up to perfection, like beautiful curled hair, amazing makeup. And I looked at her and I looked at me and I said, I ain't never seen two pretty best friends. One of them always gotta be ugly. And that's facts. So that was depressing to figure out. But Riley, I love you.
I think the thing is just like finding self-confidence in yourself, because like everyone looks at themselves and is like thinks that they're a lot like less attractive than they think like that you actually are. Because like you can ask Zach, every time I'm editing the podcast, I'm like, oh, I got to do this or wear a hat or whatever to like make me look better, even though it's like Zach's like, what the hell are you talking about? You know, I point out all these flaws that I see in myself that nobody else sees. And so the thing is, it's just like,
I think we all do that. We're all our worst critics. I think that we just have to start
I'm
viewing
my biggest fan. I love you, Zach.
I think we just have to start viewing ourselves with more love than hate. And I think
Exactly.
that's like what you need to do is like, it's like the most important thing. Like, I know this sounds stupid and cliche, but if you start thinking and having a more positive mindset, you're immediately going to wake up happier.
Yeah.
It's just like, even if you have to just like I've got to do it. This week I've definitely had to put on a fake smile quite a bit and like, just be like, you know what, Indiana, just think positive, think positive, think positive.
Hey, Dropouts. I've done this like
He's in
once
Canada.
before, but like, I just gotta let you guys know that you're my favorite thing. You brighten my day every morning when I'm walking to school.
Oh, thank you, Beanie Head.
Canada, so it's very cold.
He walks to school in the cold.
But my question
Canada.
is, so there's this girl I really like, and I think she really likes me too. And I want to take it to the next level, but I don't know if I should because I don't know if I'm ready. By the way, Team Zach all the way. Zach is daddy.
Zach is
Sounds
daddy.
like that girl's got some competition.
I think you just have to figure it out. Like, if you don't take it further, if you don't know that you want to do that just yet.
No, but you really like her. She really likes you. I think, honestly, you're just scared.
Going for the kill.
Nope.
Nope.
I think you're just scared and young. But at the same time, if you trust her and she trusts you, this might be like a good starting point to kind of see how you are in a relationship and work things out with someone that does like you. And it's terrifying, but you only live once, so you got to take those moments. And if you have opportunities to do something, I always say take them, and because you don't want to live with regret.
It might just be the nerves that are like you're interpreting the nerves that you're feeling as you're not ready, when actually you're just nervous, because it's like, you know what this is going to like lead to. It's going to lead to something serious and whatever. And like, that's not scary, but it's intimidating for a lot of people. So yeah, just go, I would say go slow, but definitely go for it. And you don't want to live your life with regret.
Amen.
Amen.
Hey, Dropouts. I am 50% Zach and 50% whole milk.
Let's go.
I am a sophomore in high school. I'm talking to a junior.
Well, you're not making me sophomore.
She's giving me so much mixed feelings. I don't know what, like,
It's a
she
minor.
wants. Sometimes she wants to see me.
Allegedly.
Sometimes she doesn't. I get invited to parties. She's there and she's talking to me and cuddling and all that. And I just don't. I like went up to her. I was straight up with her. I was like, "Hey, can you please tell me what you want? Because like I am growing feelings talking to you, and I still don't know what you want." And I still haven't heard from her. And I don't know if she's like playing a game or something. Love you guys.
So he likes this girl, and this girl has told him that she likes him as well. But whenever he tries to talk to her about, what are they going to be, or are they going to be anything, she doesn't respond and like not ghosts him, but just like she doesn't talk about it.
Girls do love playing games, but also you seem young, and she also might be scared, and like
That's
she
true.
doesn't know. It's probably one of her first relationships.
Yeah.
And it sounds like she likes you a lot and you like her a lot. So honestly, she might be scared. If there's something casual you could do together, like that you could mask as a date, feel things out.
Like not just straight up like, hey, do you want to go out for dinner or whatever?
Let's go shopping.
Going shopping. That's a good one.
That is a good one because there's built-in atmosphere, and
Yeah.
you guys have things to talk about. Being like, oh my god,
Oh, wow. That's
this shirt.
hot dogs on a stick? God.
You want some pretzels? Get some Auntie Anne's pretzels.
Like to put you in a pretzel position.
Moral of the story is just like when you're young and like you have these feelings are intense and they're scary, and like a lot of times people don't know how
You
to.
see my leg just twitch?
No, I did not. And dude, what is happening? We're falling
I
apart.
really gotta pee.
Let's get to the memes. So this is a callback from the last episode. Sabrina, the sidekick. What's the deal with the beach? Jared and Indy.
People are freaking out in the comments. They want
I
to know what happened
They
at the
want to
beach.
know what happened at the beach.
All right, 10,000 likes on this video and we'll tell you.
Oh,
20,000.
20,000? 20,000 likes on this video and we'll tell you.
All right, 20,000 likes on this video, and we'll tell you.
Oh, you heard it. You heard it here. 20,000.
And you're gonna want that 20,000 likes.
dude, I knew when I was.
God, I hope that doesn't happen.
It's not going to.
No, I knew when I was editing, it was gonna piss so many people off. But like our reactions were too
Good to not leave it in.
You heard it here, folks. 20,000 likes, and we'll tell the beach story on the next podcast.
I will tell it uninterrupted by either of you.
Well, I don't think that's possible.
I've written it down.
I don't think it's
Have you
physically
really?
possible. And then this is super relevant to this to this. It's a pack of wolves, and they look like they're laughing. There's 3 of them. 2 of them look like they're laughing, and those 2 are labeled Zach and Jared. And then one has a serious face of disdain.
I thought they were
Indy.
yakking.
They're yakking? Well, that's probably what they're doing in real life, but it's supposed to make them look like they're laughing.
That's really funny.
And it says, when a fan says 50% Team Zach and 50% Team Whole Milk, and it's just Indy looking salty as hell.
She always salty.
Okay, so the last thing that I want to put in there, someone sent me a funny TikTok about milk, and this is like dead on, like 100% exactly how I was when I was drinking whole milk
when you were
by
FJ.
the gallon every day.
So I always forget people like don't like milk, like drinking milk. I don't really know what the problem with that is. It's just fucking milk. But I called my friend because I just went to Target like 9 p.m. and I was asking her about this cold brew, and she was like, "Why is your ass at Target?" And I was like, "Oh, I just needed some milk." And she was like, "Your ass went to Target at 9 p.m. for milk?" And I was like, "Yeah." What's the problem with milk? Brittle ass bone, bitches.
Brittle ass bone be worth?
That's
funny.
the new slogan of Team Whole Milk, or like anybody that hates.
What's the problem with milk, you brittle ass bone bitches?
Brittle ass bone bitches. Anyway,
That's
I just
funny.
thought that was
is really funny.
That was funny.
Kind of
But
looks like you.
Anyway, that's all I have for you.
Thank you guys
today.
so much for listening to the Dropouts podcast. If you listen this far, DM me on Instagram.
That photo of me. that
Yeah,
you
just
screenshotted.
DM me that, screenshot that picture and just DM it to me from earlier in the podcast of Indy look like an egg with eyebrows. Or
I
a
always
pancake.
look like that, which is really unfortunate.
Make sure
Sick.
to like, comment, subscribe. Get this
comment.
video to 20,000 likes. We'll tell the beach story. I'm going to send us
Outro
out.
music!
Sometimes in night.
Are we actually going to tell the story if they hit
Hell
20K
yeah, we're going
likes?
to tell it if they get to
20,000.
20,000.
Are you serious?